Welcome back everyone to my Manchester United save on FM17. Today it's the semi-finals of the Champions League. We start with the first leg at Old Trafford against Spanish giants Atletico Madrid. Let's have a look at Madrid. How well are they doing in La Liga? They are third with just 3 games to go. Yeah, they're not going to be able to win La Liga this season. Real Madrid in such a comfortable position. If they win their next game, they've probably won it anyway. Let's have a look at their current squad though and how they will most likely line up against us. They've got Jan Oblak in goal, Jimenez, Diego Godin still in the team, Marcos Alonso, former Chelsea man. He will be on the left side. They've got Sol and Koke, Carrasco, Correa, Berardi. Going forwards, looks like they're going for a 4-4-2. I think Simeone does prefer that formation, but you can see that Nemanja Gudeli is in this team. I did sell Gudeli in the summer to Atletico for 11.75 mil, and he's only had 4 starts in the league, come off the bench 6 times, and has only scored 2 goals, so pretty average season for him so far. He was wanting first team football at Old Trafford. He never got it, and it doesn't look like he's getting it in Spain either. Kranevitter will be a player to watch out for. Such a solid central midfield, and it looks they've got Rafael as well in the side, former United players. So 2 former United players will be coming up against in these over the course of this semi-final in the Champions League. But will he start against us at Old Trafford? That is the question. So, as we know, they will most likely go with the 4-4-2, but will it be a more attacking 4-4-2? Will it be a 4-2-4? The teams are in then. So for Manchester United, I have done my best to rest some key players. Ramiro, our Champions League goalkeeper, starts today. He's only conceded 3 goals. He's kept 8 clean sheets so far in the competition. Lindelof starts, Twanzebe, Smalling and Luke Shaw at the back. In midfield we've got Pogba and Ander Herrera, and going forwards Mata, Horta, Martial and Robert Lewandowski, who is fit today. Belotti on the bench. We've got Gomez, Ferguson, Valencia, Blind, Fabinho. It's not the strongest of benches, whereas you look at Atletico Madrid, they've got Oblak, Jimenez, Godin, Amat. Jordi Amat? I didn't see his name pop up when I was looking at their team, but former Swansea man starts today. At the back for Madrid, Marcos Alonso, Suso, Sol, Koke, Jota, and going forwards the 2, Berardi and Correa. And yes, it is Simeone that's still in charge. Just wanted to make sure that they haven't had a manager change there. 11 minutes gone here, and not a single shot has been made by either team, although we are controlling possession. I'd like to see a bit more. Very uneventful at the moment. There we go, we've had 1 shot and it was on target, but no goal. Here we go, we've got a highlight. Mata to Pogba. Can we make it count? Herrera to Horta. We can. It's 1-0. We're off to a flyer. Off to a flyer in this semi-final. It's Herrera that just slipped it through for Andre Horta. Hit that first time, and so unfortunate for Oblak. He did get a fingertip to it, but he pushed it into his own net. It is 1-0 to United. Could we be looking at a second with this highlight? Pogba hits it. It's in! It's 2-0 to United. Oh my god, Oblak, in the space of a minute or so, he'll probably be wishing that the game was over. Pogba hits that long-range effort, hits the post, and so unfortunate, hits Oblak's back, and then just rolls across the line. Such a commanding position now. Luke Shaw on a yellow card. We've got Chris Smalling on a yellow. It's just all over the place at the moment. Pogba driving forwards for United. Gets dispossessed, but it's to Luke Shaw. We're all over Atletico at the moment. Andre Horta. Thought he was going to smash that then. Lindelof doing what Lindelof does best. Intercepting that, winning the ball back for United. Pogba now back to Sergio Romero, who could very well be on for another clean sheet in this season's Champions League. Who would have thought? Age of 33. I know keepers go on for a bit longer in their career. This is brilliant build-up from United. Mata in for Lewandowski. It's 3-0. We are trampling all over Atletico Madrid here at Old Trafford in the first leg. Incredible stuff. Great build. What an assist from Paul Pogba. What a ball. Perfectly lofted. Pinpoint accuracy. Finds Mata. And there's our signature move. Half time. We're 3-0 up against Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone will be pulling his hair out in the dressing room. He probably won't have any left on his head when he comes out the tunnel for the second half. Now with changes, it's only really Martial. I've got Gomez as backup. I'm not going to make any changes just yet, but I'll be keeping an eye on Martial's performance. And actually, I'm not going to say anything. I don't think I need to overcomplicate things with Martial. Just going to warn the booked players, though, to watch their step, not to get booked. I mean, with our injury list of so many key players, we can make do without these players getting a red card and missing the second leg. Horta comes forwards. Horta, what a ball that is to Lewandowski. You can always count on Robert Lewandowski to grab you a goal. That's his second of the game. 4-0 to United. We've well and truly walked all over Atletico here today. What a fantastic ball though from Horta. That link up between those two, absolutely sublime. You might as well book our place in the Champions League final now. Might as well. Don't see any way Atletico can get back in this. Jota now, charging down the left side. Jota hits it and puts it wide. I think Atletico have just woken up, you know. Here is Sade, Suso, Jota, Gadelli. It would have to be Gadelli as well, wouldn't it? It's 4-1. They've got an away goal. Maybe a bit of a lifeline there for Atletico. It's a good play as well. Oh, look at that back heel from Jota. That's just showing off. And what a finish from Nemanja Gadelli. Incredible. Herrera to Mata. Ferguson. Lewandowski looking for that hat-trick. Here he is again. It's in for Horta. He's got his second goal of the game. It's now 5-1 to Manchester United. I think with the way things are going in this this first leg, I think I might be able to rest a few key players in the second leg, heading into our final 3 games, or I should say the last 2 games against Arsenal and Tottenham. Suso into Sade. He's regen, a new gen. Finds his way through, hits it, and it's gone well wide. Poor finishing. Just looking for Lewandowski there. Couldn't find him. It's Gadelli, Jota, Sade. Oh, what a finish! That's an absolute cracker. Oh wow. How would you pronounce his name? Sade? Sade? I'm not too sure, but that is a beautiful goal. Good build-up again from Atletico. Hits it first time. So unfortunate for Ramiro. He couldn't stop that. Almost. And that is full time. It's finished 5-2 to Manchester United in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. They do have 2 away goals going into the second leg. It's only half time, but we are in a very commanding position here. I did kind of expect us to concede in this game because we don't have our strongest back 4. But apart from that, our overall performance has been brilliant, and I expect more of the same in the second leg. Oh, as it stands then, it's going to be an all-English Champions League final between Man United and Arsenal. Arsenal winning 3-0 in their first leg at home to Benfica. Can Benfica turn that around? We'll find out. But up next, I'm going to go ahead and play the Bournemouth game off camera and then come back to you guys with the second leg against Madrid. Oh my God, I don't believe this. Look at this. Look at this. Paul Pogba is now out with a twisted knee. 9 to 12 days. That's not too bad, but that injury list is just getting ridiculous now. I mean, he's going to miss the second leg against Madrid, and he will be missed. And he will probably miss the Arsenal game as well, maybe even the last game of the season. Hopefully he's back. But as you can see, I have played the game against Bournemouth off camera. We beat them by 2-1. Bruno Martins indeed did draw a goal back in the 61st minute, and it did get a bit nervy towards the end, but with us winning, it puts us 4 points top once again. Arsenal did beat Leicester and Tottenham did beat West Brom on the weekend, but we are still 4 points top. We only have 2 games to go, whereas Tottenham, they have a game in hand before they play Chelsea and us at Old Trafford on the very last day of the season. Could still all change. It's still balancing on a knife edge, this title race. Who's going to lift it? So tense. But you can see that Arsenal have made the Champions League final as they've knocked Benfica out. Finished 1-1 there, 4-1 on aggregate. As expected, it's a more offensive formation from Diego Simeone for the second leg. They're going to be going all out for this game. It's a 4-2-4 or 4-4-2. The wingers are just pushed further forwards. They've got Carrasco starting instead of Jota this time. Suso starts, and Berardi and Correa, who did start in the first leg. Gadeli, Jota on the bench. I'm surprised at that, as he did play well for Atletico in the first leg. But for Manchester United, Ramiro, our Champions League keeper, starts. Lindelof, Tuanzebe, Smalling and Shaw at the back. Fabinho comes in for the injured Paul Pogba. He's alongside Ander Herrera in central midfield. We got Martial, Horta and Mata, and Lewandowski going forwards. And just look at that bench as well. So inexperienced. Can we do it? Fabinho, who's been asking for first team football. Well, he's certainly been dropped in the deep end here today, as we need to finish the job here in Spain. Horta through to Lewandowski. Get in. 1-0. 6-2 on aggregate. Again, can always rely on Levin. Brilliant stuff from Horta. There's that partnership between those two again. And what a finish, just picking out that bottom corner from Rob. Carrasco to Berardi. Why isn't the referee stopping play here? We got Fabinho down. It's 1-1. They're right back in it now. They've got a goal back, but Fabinho is down. Referee deciding to allow play to go on, and they did well, Atletico, to take advantage of that, with us being a man down in defence. Berardi through to Carrasco. There's that explosiveness into the box. Low cross into Sol, and it's 1-1. 6-3 on aggregate. Short. Fabinho now, who's doing okay. Getting back upon his feet, hits it. And it's a save from Oblak, who had a nightmare game at Old Trafford. He's already conceded here today. Horta with the corner. It's in the box. Fabinho back in again. It's out to Fabinho. Gives it to Horta. Can he swing that in? He does at the near post. Who is it? It's Robert Lewandowski. He's on for another hat-trick here. Incredible. It's 2-1, 7-3 on aggregate. We're in such a... Oh, look at Fabinho taking a slip there. It's probably because it's raining. Raining heavily here in Spain. And it's just a simple finish from Robert Lewandowski at the near post. He's always there. You would think the opposition would try and get used to that, but Correa has found a way through here, and it's Berardi! Oh my god! A stinging shot right into the back of the net. And now it's 7-4 on aggregate, 2-2 here. And we're only just past the half-hour mark. We're seeing a lot of those low balls into the box. Jimenez to Koke. It's in for Berardi. It's Carrasco. It's 3-2 to Atletico Madrid. There is a massive comeback on for them now. It's 7-5 on aggregate. They still have to score another 3 goals though, I think. Carrasco, with a simple tap-in, picks the ball up, gets the game restart. Can we go and grab a goal here? Oblak knocks it field. Oh, Lewandowski in a bit of space now. Finds Mata out wide. Mata's still in the box. It's cleared. No. Carrasco finds Berardi. Got a really bad feeling about this. Oh, well done, Lindelof. Well done, son. Finds Martial out wide. Has Shaw on the overlap almost. Lewandowski again. Thought he was... Oh, he does find Mata. Herrera. Alright, to Shaw. Shaw hits it. It's took a deflection. It's 3-3. 8-5 on aggregate. What a game. Certainly got me on the edge of my seat here. Oh my word. I've never known such a game with so many goals in for a semi-final of the Champions League. Just blow the whistle now, please, ref. Gadeli looking for another goal against his former side, United. Not going to get it though this time. Kranjvitter looking for the run of Suso. Mata looking for Lewandowski. Lewandowski works his way in behind, and he's got his hat-trick. Get in. Brilliant stuff. 4-3. We've come from behind now to win this game. 4-3, 9-5 on aggregate. Godin just couldn't keep up with the pace of Lewandowski. His awareness, he anticipated that perfectly. Levin. It's what we've come to expect. That's why I signed him, for that Champions League experience. At the time, before Levin even joined us, we didn't have that. Yes, I know we had Ibra, but when we qualified for the Champions League in my second season, Ibra was pretty much set in his mind that he was going to retire, so he wasn't really performing as well. And we also have Marcus Rashford, but he's been riddled with injuries. Lewandowski's come in, and what a wonderful job he has done over the last 2 seasons. He helped us get to the Champions League final last season, and now he's helped us get to the Champions League this season. And it is going to be an all-English final. Manchester United against Arsenal at the Amsterdam Arena. The last 3 winners has been PSG. Well, that's going to change this season. Who will it be, though? And the injury list continues to grow. 2 weeks Lewandowski's on the shelf for. Well, there is the confirmation. Manchester United to play Arsenal in the Champions League final, Saturday the 30th of May 2020. Book it in your calendars, folks. It's going to be an absolute roller coaster of a final. It is well worth noting that United have not lost to Arsenal in the last 7 meetings between the 2 sides, and we know the current holders of the competition are PSG. That's probably gone ahead and jinxed it now, but up next, the next episode, I will be playing both these games against Arsenal and Tottenham, who will win the Premier League title, and then after that we've got the Champions League final. Don't want to miss it, folks. The next 2 episodes, they are going to be huge. But for now, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.